usually companies. And companies usually want some kind of conservative corporate image so that they don't offend people.
Dear sir or madam, I am appalled. I was in your establishment this morning when I was approached by an indecently clad, overly made-up young harlot with more piercings than Saint Sebastian. I was shocked to discover she was staff. You and your company should be deeply ashamed of presenting this to your customers. You should take a good hard look at your staff's dress code. National service, that's what's needed.
But you can't please all of the people all of the time. Most businesses conform to the masses in an attempt to keep most of the public happy. The current conformist appearance seems to be people like this. People like Chelsea.
Hi, my name's Chelsea. I'm 17, but some of my friends have told me that I can pass for at least 21. Yeah, so I just left school last year, and my original goal was I was going to hit up Australian Idol. I'd like to work with children, but like if they're quiet. But I'm also good on the phone. I can talk for like ages on the phone, so maybe like receptionist work would be good. When it comes to the workforce, one of the things I think that I have going for me is I kind of look good, you know. And I make an effort to look nice wherever I go as well. And I reckon if I got a job somewhere, I don't know, I think I'd kind of like treat it like a fashion parade. Like, try and wear something designer, like Prada. I'm all for people wearing what they want, but like, you gotta appreciate that other people have to look at you. People at school, and they kind of dress like alternatively, and I just don't get that, you know? Like, there was this one chick, and she had like snake bite or something like that. It just looks like she was a bull or something. But I'm not really big on the uniform thing. I kind of like my own style to shine through. I'm a pretty fashionable person, and I think that the workplace should respect that.
And so how would someone of an alternative or non-conformist appearance fare in the workplace?
Hi, my name's Jamie, and I just graduated doing a double degree in mass communication and commerce. I feel that we should have a choice to wear like the type of clothes that we want to wear, that we feel comfortable with. I feel that I should be allowed to express how I feel inside. Some girls can have their blonde hair and their big boobs and flaunt themselves in the workplace, but I don't see anything wrong with a girl with black hair and a nose ring or anything like that. If I succumb to the norm as everybody else, like wear the same clothes as everyone else, I feel like I'll lose my identity. I'm currently working at a music store, but I want to spread out and find like work that I can do to better help my degree. I like the music, and I like that I can express myself, like as I said before, to express the way I feel inside, that they let me wear whatever I want. I feel happy going to work, and that's what I feel like if the next job I work in, I want to feel happy where I am, and I want to have fun.
Joy is the co-director of a successful recruitment agency. She's agreed to help our candidates find a way through the workplace.
So I'm Joy.
Hi.
Now, what sort of work are you looking for?
The PRing and the sides of like business management.
Right.
Well, I'd love to work in a clothes shop or like shoe show or something.
All right. And can you tell me what sort of experience you've had?
Yes, I've had a part-time job at a local music store.
All right.
And before that I was working at Woolworths.
I've done a bit of babysitting for my next door neighbour.
And have you got any thoughts about what you want to do later on in your career?
Well, I'm actually kind of waiting until I turn 18 because that's when like your parents can't really tell you what to do. So I was thinking might do Australian Idol, or I was kind of wanting to crack into the acting business a bit.
And what about computer skills?
I can use the internet. I'm pretty good at that.
I can do all of Microsoft Word, Excel.
And you drive, do you?
Yes, I do
your own
have
car?
my license.
Yes. Sorry, do you drive?
No, but my boyfriend takes me everywhere. He's really good like that. Like anywhere, anytime.
Okay. And does your boyfriend work?
Yeah, he does. So like it would have to be when he's not working, but he would have to drive me.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in today, Jane.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Chelsea really needs a lot of improvement probably on her attitude before she can find much work. She's not particularly employable at the moment. On the other hand, Jamie comes across as very intelligent because her degree is fairly generic. She also can go in several different directions, but she's just got to get her foot in the door.
We spoke to Jamie's boss to get another point of view.
Hello, my name's Scott. I don't have any tattoos or piercings myself, but I don't have any prejudice or anything against anyone who does. We don't have a uniform, and we never have. At this stage, we never will. We prefer for our employees to have a bit of attitude, have something that sort of sets them apart from everyone else.
But it seems this attitude is not shared by Jamie's current employers.
So basically, I got pulled into the office and my boss told me that my nose ring, like my septum ring, is just unacceptable. And he pretty much just told me that it looks bad to the public, and if anybody sees me with it, they're gonna, think badly of me. I'm really undecisive if I'm gonna stay or not. Like what happened today kind of makes me feel that I'm not going to be an individual anymore.
It seems things aren't going so well for Chelsea either.
Well, that was Chelsea's employer. She's been there a couple of days and she's actually doing quite well, except her dress standards are attracting quite a lot of attention. What we can do is go down there and take a couple of polo shirts, which she can wear, say that that's part of her uniform, and hopefully that will address the situation. But it's just the dress standard that isn't quite right. So I'm sure we can avert the crisis this way.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Going good.
Are you in your uniform?
Oh yeah. I was a bit worried first. Thought it might clash a bit with the hair and stuff, but I think I'll make it work.
Yeah, just have a little model. Show the cameras.
And this isn't the first time that a cutting-edge new fashion has received criticism from the naive world. Allegedly, in 1797, John Hetherington was one of the first people to wear a top hat in England. He was charged for breaching the peace and inciting to riot, and the hat was later described as calculated to frighten timid people. But 60 years later, it was considered a disgrace not to wear a top hat in public. And again, in October 1965, British model Jean Shripton caused an uproar at the Melbourne races because she wore a short dress with no hat, gloves or stockings. But by the end of the decade, all the girls were wearing this and no one really had a problem.
So maybe it's just a case of waiting for history to take its course, for younger generations to become the older generations who seem to dictate what's appropriate and conservative.
Dear sir or madam, I wish to convey my utter disappointment in your establishment. Every time I visit there, I think to myself, where are the piercings? Where are the tattoos? Where's the dyed hair? None of your staff or patrons are allowed to express themselves. In my day, we'd have found this...
What would happen if we had a politician with an eyebrow piercing? Who knows what kind of chaos could ensue?
And so by looking at the youth of today, we can see just who's going to be setting the fashion trends and running the world of tomorrow. Hi, my name's Kristen and I'm an optical assistant. We want some kind of corporate conservative image so they don't offend people.
I can run and dance in high heels, then I can do a job in high heels.
And then the killing.